Ishwara is none other than our Atma. Ishwara is the self. Ishwara is the consciousness. Okay. So now, the Ishwara as consciousness manifests this world, projects this world. So the projection of the world is as a field of experience. To experience. For whom is the experience? Ishwara doesn't require experience. The Jiva, the individualized consciousness, requires experience. You can imagine Jiva as nothing but seeds, bija. The seeds require a field to grow into a plant and to become a tree and give fruits. Seed has the potential. The tree is the actualization. But for that, you need a field, you need a fertilizer, you need a light, water. Environment is required. So, as an environment for the Jiva to operate, Ishwara projects the universe. It's a field of experience. Okay? Where Jiva can experience. Now, in the field of experience, there are strict laws. What you can experience, how much you can experience, what is the result. So the laws are called laws of karma. Entire universe functions based on the laws created by Ishwara. Or laws not created by Ishwara. Ishwara appears as the law. When I say laws created by Ishwara, then you will think Ishwara is separate from the law. Ishwara himself appears as the entire universe. And the laws in that. Okay. So now you can imagine your child. Your child has to grow. Okay. The child is still immature. So what you do, you will ask the child to go and play football. Take cricket. Okay. Because in the playing football, you'll fall sometimes, you'll get up sometimes, you'll get injured. But that's the process of learning how to stand up in life. If the child who doesn't play in the young childhood, he cannot face life as he becomes adult. So there is a football field is required, a cricket field is required, and a football has a football rule, cricket has a cricket rule. Strict rules. Injury will happen, then you learn, right? That you will grow. That's how the child grows. So similarly, Ishwara creates a field of experience. It's a playground. In a sense, playground, which is the universe. In this playground, Jiva is allowed to play. Has the Jiva freedom to play? Yes, the Jiva has the freedom to play. Do something, do a mistake, do fall, get up, learn, and grow. So Jiva is in a seed form. Jiva has to grow and become mature. A seed has to become tree. What is seed become Jiva becoming tree is Jiva recognizing himself as one with the God. Ishwara is the becoming tree. Initial stage it won't happen. It will take maturity of several lifetimes, maybe several millions of lifetimes. Jiva is initially tamasic. So from tamasic to rajasic to sattvic, Jiva has to evolve over lifetimes. This is the evolution. Evolution of Jiva. Atma has no evolution. Now, what is the relation between Atma and Jiva? Atma and Jiva are one role, one entity. Jiva is the ego. We cannot, Jiva and Atma is together is one reality. That's why we call it Jivatma. We cannot separate Jiva from the Atma. So now, Atma is nothing but Ishwara. Atma is one with Ishwara. But Jiva plus Atma together appears as one entity which appears to have forgotten itself. In that forgotten itself, Jivatma thinks that I am the body. Instead of understanding I am the Ishwara, I am one with the universe, it identifies with the body, mind, takes a limited role and starts playing. It is like your child going to the cricket field, becomes a bowler, and he starts bowling. I'm a good bowler. I bowled well. I did 4 wickets. So when he becomes bowler, he has forgotten the family, house, everything. In the process of bowling, he will know. He will fall sometimes. He will do right thing, wrong thing. So like that, Ishwara has created a field for Jiva to experience. While Atma is always in the background, Jiva plus Atma together is one entity. So Jivatma starts getting experiences in life. Now all experience will lead to gradual maturity of the intellect, buddhi. Many lifetimes, Nana. So any experience will finally will be Nana only. But initially it will be tamasic, rajasic and sattvic, and then you have to go beyond sattvic. So now the field of experience, a cricket field has strict rules, a football field has strict rules. Similarly, the field of experience of life called world has very strict rules. They're called law and order, karma. So you do this, there's a penalty. You do this, there's reward. Karma and karma phala are there in the field of experience. Okay? Ishwara is the karma phala data. That's why Ramana Maharshi says, karma kim param, karma tajjadam. Okay? Ishwara is the one, karma is jada, is insentient. Say I do something, I put a seed and the seed grows into plant. The seed is inert, putting water is also inert. But plant coming out is the result of Ishwara's functioning in the universe. Ishwara functions in the universe in the form of Prakriti, nature. Okay? Nature is the functioning of Vichara. Prakriti means, Kriti means action. So Prakriti means action of the Ishwara in the universe. Everything is in the action of the universe. Karma, karma phala. Result. Now why karma, karma phala? Karma phala is not a punishment. Karma phala is a process of evolution, learning. It takes many, many lifetimes. It won't happen overnight. You can imagine your child growing up. Initially it will crawl, then it will step up, then it will start walking, then it start running, it starts falling. Like that, a jiva will take many, 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 many lifetimes of maturity to evolve a level where he can get full jnana. But what is maturity? Maturity is learning only, jnana only. In various lifetimes you learn. Finally, it's learning only in various lifetimes. Slowly learn karma, karma phala. That's why I call this universe as a university. University is learning. So university you go for learning physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology. And what is final learning is the knowledge, jnana. Similarly, universe is a place of learning where you do some karma, get karma phala. Slowly maturing will happen. Many lifetimes. So ultimately, it's ultimately translates into jnana. All experiences finally translate to good experience, bad experience, whatever we call as good, bad, ugly, happy, unhappy, everything is finally jnana only. So the maturity of jnana takes place over many, many lifetimes. That's why Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Bahunam jnanama janmanamante jnanavanam prapachyate. Many, many lifetimes will take for maturity of jnana. It's the ultimate jnana only. Lifetimes of learning gradually. Now, is there a freedom for jiva in this field of experience? Yes, there is a freedom. So now let us say, if a child goes to the football field and say, you should not use your right leg. You should play with left leg. You cannot play. In that sense, limited freedom is given to jiva to experience life. So jiva has individual free will, individual experience, and result of experience in the field of experience, in the world, karma phala. The whole purpose is to learn from karma phala, and mature. Okay? So this is what Ishwara maintains this universe. As a creator of the universe is called Brahma, as maintainer of the universe is called Vishnu, as a destroyer or laya of the universe is called Ishwara. The laya is not complete destruction. It's the universe will go to a dormant condition, again gets created. For the jivas will take many, many millions and trillions of lifetimes to evolve. So that's the universe will appear, sustained, and dissolves, again comes up. This is called Shashti Sthiti Laya. It will go on in cycles. Brahma, as Brahmaji, he will create as a creator, as Vishnuji is a maintainer, and as Shiva is the it's Laya. Laya is not destruction. Laya is the dormant condition. Shashti Sthiti Laya. That's why we use the word called God. What is the meaning of God? Generator, operator, and destroyer. Generator is Brahma, operator is Vishnu, and destroyer is Shiva. Okay? So generation, operation, destruction, it will keep on going in many, many trillions of life cycles. And Jiva will keep on evolving over the life cycle. Okay? So now, This we can call as a field of experience. And Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara make sure that you are in the field of experience. You will not come out of that. That's why Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara are three roles of Ishwara. Roles. It's not that Ishwara has become Brahma, Ishwara has become Vishnu, Ishwara has become Maheshwara. Brahma, Vishnu, Ishwara plays the three roles of Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. Creation, sustenance, and destruction. That's why it's called God. Generator, operator, destroyer. So this field has to be maintained, field of experience. Okay. Now, field of experience to be maintained, the jiva has to learn. Without learning, jiva will not mature. So for learning purpose, there's a maya is required. Okay. Identification with the game is required. See, for example, when a child goes to cricket field, he loves to play cricket. Otherwise, he will not be able to play cricket. He loves to play football. Otherwise, he will not be able to play football. So you have to get involved in that. So that involution process is called Maya. So Maya is the power of Ishwara to get Jiva involved in the experiences. Whole purpose is not to trouble you. Whole purpose is to help you to evolve. You get involved. If you don't get involved, then you will not learn. You will not mature. So the Maya is the fourth power of Ishwara. So Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara and Maya. These are the four powers or four roles of Ishwara. Okay. Now, in these four roles of Ishwara, the jiva will gradually mature over many lifetimes. Then he feels that I have learned enough. I want to get out of the field. Okay. So now getting out of the field, he doesn't know how to get out because he has been playing for many lifetimes. For that, Ishwara assumes the role of a Sadguru, a realized master. Okay. So now, Ishwara himself assumes the four roles. There's none other than Ishwara. Roles are different. As Brahma, as Vishnu, as Maheshwara, as Maya, and Sadguru. Okay. What is the role of Sadguru? Role of Sadguru is to tell, my dear child, you have been playing the field. It's only game. There are strict rules in the game. There's a penalty point. Good karma, plus points. Bad karma, negative points. Papa and Punya are there. Now it's only game. You come out of the game and realize your true self. This is the teaching given by Sadguru. Okay? And these are the five roles of Ishwara. As Brahma, as Vishnu, as Maheshwara, as Maya, and Sadguru. Okay? So now, these are the five roles which are played by Ishwara. Now we have to be very clear which role is being played. When you pray to Ishwara, please give me Jnana, Bhakti, Vairagya. Then your role in the field of game is over. You will get a Sadguru who will give Jnana, Bhakti, Vairagya. Now if you keep on asking Ishwara Jnana, Bhakti, Vairagya, then you are still in the field. You are acting in the field. Then what will happen? He will give some penalty points. The only way to learn in the game of life or field of experience of life, which is called university, is through plus points and minus points. Karma points. Good karma and bad karma. Prarabdha karma. Penalty points. Okay? So now, that's why the life is called a university. A universe is called university. Why is it called university? Because universe is a appearance of Ishwara for Jiva to learn the karmic lesson. And all learning is finally Jnana. So that's why he said, Mahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanaman Ma Prapati. Sri Krishna says, after many lifetimes, a Jnana will obtain Jnana and you will attain. This Jnana doesn't mean Atma Jnana. It is Jnana of good karma, bad karma, positive karma, negative karma, how to do service. All this is Jnana. Okay? So now, finally Atma Jnana. And if you are qualifying in this karmic field, good karma, bad karma, papa, punya, then you do karma yoga, then you do service, then Ishwara says you are qualified to get a Sadguru. So now, I'll compare Ishwara to a referee. You know a referee? Umpire. Referee is in the field. In the field, somebody does a penalty, he'll say, blow a whistle and say, penalty point. If somebody wins, he'll say, win. But everything referee does is within the field. That way, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara and Maya are within the field. Whereas Sadguru is the coach who is outside the field. The coaching is done outside the field. Coaching is not inside the field. Okay? So coaching is done outside the field. To understand all this is the game, you are free now. Don't worry about the game. That's the coaching done by Sadhguru. So his analogy to a referee and a coach is clear. A referee is always within the field, playing the game. And he is umpire. He will not do anything. So if you are injured, he'll say, put some bandage and play. Okay, that's the role of Ishwara. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, and Maya. These are the four roles. Are we clear? Whereas Sadhguru's role is, come my dear child, it's a game. Don't be too much worried. These are all game points. You have to evolve to realize yourself. So he is taking you out of the field of experience. So he is like a coach. Coach is not sitting inside the field and teaching. Inside the field you can't teach. Outside the field you are teaching. But to go outside, you should qualify. You should get good points, good merit points, punya points. Okay, you should do good karma, karma phala, nishkama karma, service. So then Ishwara, who is the referee here, says, okay, now you can get out. You can go to the coach. Then Ishwara will come in the form of Sadhguru. So Sadhguru will give you jnana, understand about the nature of field, and be free from the field of play. So Sadhguru is the coach, whereas Ishwara is the referee. Right? So when we say we pray to Ishwara, what are we praying? Are we praying within the field? So within the field you can pray for karma phala. Many people go to the temple and pray. Bless me with this, bless me with that. That's called kamya karma. So kamya karma, Ishwara will give kamya karma phala. So some good karma is done, the phala will come. Any prayer will be answered. So sometimes prayer will be answered immediately, sometimes prayer will be answered delayed, but no prayer goes unanswered. It may be 1 million lifetime or 10 million lifetime, immediate. Depends on your maturity or availability, your eligibility. Ishwara is a strict rule maker. He will not violate the rules unnecessarily. Okay? But as the jiva matures through karma yoga, bhakti yoga, or kriya yoga, or jnana yoga, then Ishwara sends the Sadguru for jnana yoga. Jnana yoga is final, getting out. Karma yoga, bhakti yoga, kriya yoga is within the field only. Yoga. Understand? Within the field of extensively, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, kriya yoga happens. Because karma yoga, bhakti yoga, kriya yoga is for purification of mind. It's within the game field only. And purification has to be within the game field only. Because you can't come out and purify. It's like somebody has fallen into water. Okay. And he has to come out. He has to swim in the water. So karma has to be overcome by karma yoga, service within the field of action. Bhakti yoga is to practice within the field of action. Kriya yoga has to be practice within the field of action. Still you are in the field. So now as you mature, then you will get a Jnani Guru, Sadguru. Ishwara himself will come as a Jnani Guru. Okay? To tell you, get you out of the field of experience. So please understand, Ishwara's 5 roles. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, and Maya, and also finally Sadguru. Sadguru is the final role. Okay, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara are keeping you in the domain of Maya, in the domain of experience for you to mature. It's not for punishing. Jiva has to grow up, mature. And it takes many, many lifetimes. Many millions of lifetimes, possibly trillions of lifetimes. It is not overnight. Okay? Then the Jiva matures. The Jiva craves for union with God, oneness with God. Okay? So Jiva in the field of experience, of game field, or called karma, jagat, in university, initially it's doing karma. I want to win. Somehow I want to win. So then gradually he starts karma yoga. Win and loss doesn't matter. Evolution matters. Karma yoga. Service matters. Then he starts bhakti yoga. Now to come out, now he says to come out you have to love God. Now, so far you are loving God. You are going to do puja for benefit. Now you want God only, that's called bhakti. So then kriya is internal purification. So you practice internal purification. Finally, you meet a Jnani Guru who will teach you are none other than God only. So that maturity has to take place. Otherwise, you are none other than God will not, maturity will not sink in. It will take a lot of time for somebody to understand. Okay? So Jnani Guru will come as a last step. free you from the field of experience. Now, when you are praying to Ishwara, which aspect of Ishwara you are praying? So, give me Dana Bhakti Vairagya. In the field of experience, you have to ask for Vairagya. Okay? So, then what will give? Vairagya means detachment. How will Ishwara give? Ishwara will give some karma phala, which will give some more trouble. Some bad karma will mature. You'll understand, oh, this karma is not good enough for me. It will maturity. No, you give me Dana, then finally you have to go to Sadguru only. Now, Sadguru doesn't come and operate your karma. Ishwara's role is operating karma. Understand? Each role is different. When you are praying to Ishwara, you are praying to Ishwara in the form of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Each are the portfolios. And Maya. And Sadguru. Same Maya keeps you in bondage. And same Maya will liberate you. So the Maya which keeps you in bondage or within the field is called Avidya Maya. Maya which liberates you is called Vidya Maya. Same Ishwara will use Vidya Maya. Okay? So now we have to be very clear what are you praying and when we are praying. So if you keep on praying, give me Jnana Bhakti Vairagya after meeting Sadguru, then again you are praying to Ishwara. Ishwara in the role of Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara. If you are praying to Sadguru for Jnana, Sadguru can give you Jnana. That's grace. So that's why it's always said, Ishwara's grace is in the form of Guru, Sadguru. And Sadguru's grace is in the form of teaching. Ultimately, whether it's karma or karma phala or Jnana, it's ultimately Jnana only, maturity of Jnana only, nothing else. Experience are only for namesake. All experience are nothing but Jnana only. Okay? So the maturity will happen, then Sadguru comes into life. That's why universe is called university. What are you learning here? In the university, you are learning karmic lessons. Lessons of karma. Good karma, bad karma, nishkama karma, service, bhakti, devotional service, and kriya. Kriya is also action. So all actions you learn in the field of karma. Now go beyond action. You need a prakriya. Go beyond kriya. That's called prakriya. That's called jnana. So you are going beyond jnana now. That's called prakriya, and that prakriya is called jnana. So that can be given by Sadguru. So in the university, you mature through primary school, middle school, high school, college, then you are coming for graduation. So you have done karma yoga, bhakti yoga, kriya yoga, you are purified and you are mature for jnana. So then the examiner will come and take you, give you, pass out of the examination. Then you are no longer in the university. That is called Sadguru. So he is the examiner and he is the one who is the coach. How to understand all this university example, all your examples of experience of life is integrated. Others we have disintegrated experience. Experience are not integrated well, gelled well. So all this integration happens and then liberates. So this we can see in the life of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is avatar, but for our sake, he showed various faces. So initially he cried for Mother Kali. And he had intense devotion for Mother Kali. And he was loving, he was doing serving people. Okay? So Mother Kali appeared to him. This is called Saguna Darshana. So then, after that, he is ready, mature. Then Mother Kali sends him a Sadguru called Totapari. Totapari teaches him Atma-Dnana. So in this way, Atma-Dnana is, then with Atma-Dnana, Ramakrishna becomes Paramahamsa, established in Brahman. Okay? So now, without Atma-Dnana, you cannot get established. But what happens? The devotion, the purpose of devotion is Chitta Shuddhi, purification. Purpose of service is purification. So all these things happen in the field of experience. To go beyond the field of experience is called Jnana. So that's where it said, Ishwara Guru Atmeti. Ishwara himself plays the role of Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara and Maya Shakti to keep you in the field of experience till you evolve. So this field of experience you can call it as jail also. They are like jail keepers. Keep in the jail until you reform, until you evolve. And Ishwara himself will become liberator, Guru, will free you, take you away from the jail and help you to settle in the field outside. So that way is Sadguru. That we can see in the life of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Ishwara Guru Atmeti. So Ramakrishna Paramahamsa worshipped Mother Kali, who is nothing but Ishwari. Then Mother Kali appeared to him in the form of Sadguru Totapari. Then Ramakrishna Paramahamsa realized his true self and he became Paramahamsa, Ishwara Guru Atmeti. In your Atma is also Ishwara only. realization of happen, Atma Ishwara happen, it's Ishwara only. But lot of maturity has to happen in the fields of experience. That's where Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Kriya Yoga will help. So that's the example I'll give you. One rich businessman lost his son. He kept on searching for his son. Son was 3-year-old when he lost him. And his servants find him when son is 21-year-old. He is a beggar there from nearby village. Then they come and tell businessman. The businessman tells, don't tell him I am his father. First, give him some good clothes. Okay. Then give him some food. And give him some money so that he can earn he can come out of beggarship. So gradually beggar earns something. And he grows up. Then he becomes more successful. Then businessman takes him as a servant. Then in servant also he starts shining. Then one day businessman calls him that I am your father, you are my son. Then the acceptance is easy. But for a beggar, if you go and say I am your father, he may get heart attack also. He doesn't understand that. So you have to grow. So the maturity process is required. The maturity process involves Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Kriya Yoga. This is done by Guru. Finally, when you are mature, Jnana Yoga is given. I am one with you. You are one with Ishwara. So that teaching is given with Jnani Guru. That's the final teaching. But for that, your maturity is required. A beggar cannot understand suddenly Atma Jnana. Beggar cannot understand. When we are in suffering, we cannot understand Atma Jnana. We will not accept it. It requires a maturity. The slow amount of maturity. So this maturity is done by the Guru. And as Sadguru, he gives the teaching. So, role of Ishwara, role of Sadguru, is it very clear? Any questions are there?